Hey everybody, it's Z, and I am coming to you guys today because this subject, this issue, has really been weighing heavy on my heart lately. And I'm doing this in hopes that somebody will watch this, that I will be able to save, some young girls or help out some parents, because this issue is a problem. It is a problem. And I know that there are some young girls who don't have their own voice or who are afraid to speak up about what's going on. Now, what led me to do this at this particular moment was I just watched a video via Facebook of this mom beating her daughter. She had on her panties and a shirt, and her mom was just beating her and calling her a THOT and calling her a bitch. Excuse my language, and I'm going to say now that I will be using profanity only when I am quoting what I've seen, okay? But her mom was calling her a bitch, and I felt so bad for this girl. I felt so heartbroken for this girl. And the reason why I felt heartbroken for her is because not just the fact that she got, her butt beat, but it's the fact that the whole world knows she got her butt beat. I don't understand you parents. I don't get it. Nor do I understand the people who comment on these videos and saying, "Oh, great job, Mom. You did a good job. That's what's up. Teach her a lesson." I do believe that children are to be taught a lesson. Yes, I do. I truly do. But what's the lesson in you beating her and posting it on social media? People say, you have some people saying, "Oh, that's good discipline." And you have some people that's saying it's abuse. It's both, actually. Well, I can't even say it's discipline. The abuse is not so much in the fact that the child actually had to get tagged. The abuse is the fact that you posted that video, that you even recorded it to begin with, and you posted to social media, and now your child is being watched by millions of people getting her ass beat. Sorry. And now every time she goes somewhere, school, to the mall, to the park, anywhere, you have people saying, "Oh, you that girl that got her butt beat on Facebook. Oh yeah, you on World Star." That's the abuse. The mental anguish that comes from the discipline. Understand this. There is a big difference from discipline and humiliation. Discipline is when you want your child to learn a lesson. Humiliation is when you don't care whether or not your child learns a lesson. You just want people to think that you're a good parent. "Oh yeah, my daughter was out here, rolling with no brakes, and so I beat her butt, and now everybody think it's good, so I'm a great parent." You're a horrible parent. You're horrible. Anybody that does anything to chastise or humiliate their child and post it up on social media, you are a horrible parent. If you loved your child, if you cared at all about your child, mental stability, well-being, you wouldn't do that. There is no way that a parent who truly, from their core, loves their child and wants their child to do better would beat their child's butt while having somebody else record it and then turn around and post it on to social media where everybody and their mama can see this. And once it's out, it's out. You can't take that back. So this child, this young lady is going to grow up with this always hanging over her head. Always. And you think that is discipline because you actually tagged her? How about before you even go there to that point? And let me say this. You don't understand. First, you need to understand why your child is doing this. If she ran away from home, or she's twerking in videos, or if she has pictures up and she has next to nothing on, the fact that you calling her a hoe and a bitch and a thot, do you really think that that makes her feel any better about trying to be a woman? No. You're calling her these things, so in her mind, she is these things, so that's why she's acting the way that she's acting. You calling her a little bitch because you found some text messages in her phone with a boy saying what he want her to do to him, and your daughter is saying, yeah, she's with it, and then you get pissed off at your daughter, and now you're recording yourself beating her and post it up to social media. But not once did you decide to sit your baby girl down and ask her, what is going on with you, my love, that you feel the need to partake in activities like this? Are you being peer pressured by people to make you feel like if you don't do these things that you won't be liked? Are you doing this because you want attention? You have some girls out here whose spirits are so broken. They never hear from their parents, I love you, you're beautiful, you are a treasured gift. And because they never hear these things and they long for it in their core, they put up half-naked pictures. They put up twerking videos because they know that it is going to be somebody who leaves a comment that is going to be like, oh yeah, you cute girl, I do this with you, I do that with you. And all this baby girl wants to hear is somebody saying that they love her, care, think she's great. And so she's going to put all of this stuff out because she wants to hear it. She wants to know that she's worth something. And so if she put out these videos and post these pictures and a number of people put like and they are, going for it, she's fine. And she's going to continue to do it because that's what she needs. But the thing is, she doesn't need it from them. She needs it from you, the parent. You need to tell your daughter, you are a beautiful young lady. You are going to be a woman better than I ever could. And I will enjoy watching you grow because you deserve nothing but the best in your life. Sit your daughter down and ask her, do you know your worth? Do you know that you are absolutely priceless? And that you don't need to do a twerk video. You don't need to wear next to nothing in order to prove you're worthy. Because a woman who is truly worthy knows her value, weighs in nobody but herself. What somebody else thinks of you does not matter. What do you think about yourself? And the fact that your baby girl is out here doing all of these loose things, that should tell you that my baby has a negative self-image. There is something going on with my child that she feels the need to crave attention in this way. And before you even think about that as a solution, you go grab a belt and grab a camera. And then you be the first one crying when your daughter run away and she come up dead. Or you find her in her room because she done OD'd on some pills because she feels like, I'm not worth anything. I can't do no right. My mom never tells me she loves me. My dad never tells me he loves me. Nobody calls me beautiful. I feel like I want to hear it. I want somebody to tell me that I look good, that I'm pretty, that I matter. And so I'm just going to have to post these pictures up and see how far that gets me. And I like what some of the people are saying. But then my parents found out about it and they beat me. And now not only is my twerking video out, but so is me getting my ass beat. And now I'm in a total lifestyle of humiliation. Now I feel like I don't even have anything to live for because Nobody's helping me. Nobody's teaching me. I'm doing these things because I feel like I need something, but I'm not getting it from anybody. And I want to say to you young girls out there who are dealing with that, please understand this. If you never in your life hear from another soul that you are beautiful, you better hear it from yourself. Go to the mirror. Look into your eyes. Look at your beautiful face and say, I am worthy of love, starting from myself. I am worthy of being treated perfection. I am worthy of being treated perfect. I am worthy of being smiled at. I'm worthy of actually existing, because if I wasn't worthy, if I didn't matter, if I wasn't great, then I wouldn't even be here. God saw something in me so great upon my creation that he felt like this one right here, oh yeah, she's going to be in this world. Yes, and boom, there you are. I know it's tough when you have your parents calling you out your name, beating you and posting it on social media. You're getting laughed at. I know it's tough. And my heart goes out to you. And I love you if nobody else does, because that's why I'm making this video. Women are the heart of existence. Okay? You need to teach your daughter her self-worth. Because while you sitting up here beating her tail and you posting it to social media, what you're really doing is showing that you ain't worth a damn yourself. You think that makes you a good parent because you decide to beat your daughter and post it to a site? If you felt like it had to get physical, shouldn't that have been just between you two, so as to where she understood why this was happening? But should you talk to her, like I said a few minutes ago, you would already know why she's doing these things, and she wouldn't be doing these things. Beating her butt and posting it for all the world to see does not show what a thought she is. It shows what a thought you are. And if you don't like it, guess what? I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it, because whether you like it or not, guess what? It is not going to change the fact that it's truth. Save your daughters. Love your daughters. Motivate your daughters to be miraculous women. Instill in her a love for herself, so that you won't even have to worry about whether or not she's twerking on camera, because she already knows that I'm so incredible that I do not need to make my butt clap for somebody to tell me how good I am, because actually my butt ain't good. It's what's inside my heart and my brain that's actually what's the key. But I know that a lot of parents, mothers in particular, they're not going to do that because they don't want their child to be better than they are, which I don't understand that logic, because everybody should want their child to be a step up above them. Grow up to be a better woman. Grow up to be a better mother. Grow up to be good. Take a step higher. And so that my grandchild and my great-grandchildren, we will have a legacy of incredible women, powerful women who love themselves, who knew and understand their worth. But because you feel like you ain't worth a damn, you're going to make sure that your daughter don't be either. So you'll beat her tail and post it to whatever you want to do and actually make yourself feel good about you. And you never stop to think that my child is out here doing these things, and I'm beating her and I'm posting it to social media. You never once stop to think that your child is twerking and doing all of this crazy stuff because you're a horrible parent. You want to blame her. It's all on her. Oh, you out here doing this and you out here doing that. Well, if she had any kind of love from you, she wouldn't be. So it's not your daughter that's the fool. It's you. My young girls, my young ladies, I'm going to end this video and I want you all to know. Go to the mirror. Immediately after watching this, go to the mirror and look at yourself and tell yourself, if God created me, I must be spectacular. I love you. You say that to yourself. Tell yourself that you love you. If you never hear from nobody else, you tell yourself. Because the fact that you are even on this earth, living and breathing, that meant that, oh my God, you are the bomb. And God saw to that because you are actually here. That's proof enough. If you got parents that, don't build you up, build yourself up. And rest in the fact that you're here for a glorious reason. You don't have to keep doing things that in your core, that deep down inside you wish you didn't have to do. But you feel you need to do it because you're clinging for something. You're longing for something. Always remember, always, that you are a glorious, perfect being. Always. And parents, stop being idiots, stupid, confused people, beating your child and posting it onto social media, and everybody's sitting up here talking about that's discipline. It's abuse. You guys better get it together, because everybody is always complaining about these teenagers and about these kids. Your kids are only a duplicate image of you. If your daughter is out here being a thot, then I guess she's watching you and make her feel like it's okay to do that. Get your minds right. Like, seriously, get your minds right, or stop talking about these kids. Because these kids are following the guidelines of someone. That someone being the generation before them, us, the parents. They're following that. And if you feel like the world isn't doing anything but getting worse, then maybe you should do your part to change and fix things that's going on in your child, so that maybe the world can get better. Because doing all of that crap, it ain't cute. And you ain't going to do nothing but find your daughter probably dead somewhere, or really rolling with no brakes. And guess who it's all going to point back to? You, the parent. Don't like what I said? I could care less. But y'all young girls, you remember what I said. Alright?